Hello, welcome back to the Edge Enthusiast. A knifeless man is a lifeless man. And this is the QSP Penguin in, I don't know what type of carbon fiber this is, like forged or camo or whatever. It's carbon fiber with the red swirls in it. So kind of red camo carbon fiber. This is in D2. You can see right there. That aggressive sheep's foot / Warncliffe blade. I'm going to call it a sheep's foot though. Very greasy, gross blade. Sorry about that. Even though I'm not sorry, because here it is, still greasy. Wow, guys. This is the new king of budget, in my opinion. I mean, you just can't get better. You really can't. For about the same price or less than a Rat 1, which is this. Rat Model 1. For less or the same price, you get a smoother, like buttery smooth, guys. It just falls right into place and flings open. And it's a liner lock. It's a liner lock. You got dual thumb studs for the same price as a Rat 1 that hurts to close, at least mine does. Feels cheaper, is heavier, has some blade play and blade centering issues right out of the box, at least for mine. I'm speaking from personal experience, as always. And does not drop shut to any extent of the imagination. The only thing this has got going for it is the ergos and the size of it. But when you're not worried about those, and the ergos are nearly identical, they're a little bit preferable, mainly because of the size. But overall, holy crap, like I'm so impressed. This is a washer knife, and it's smooth. It's smoother than a Civivi Elementum, which has bearings. And again, that might be because the blade on this is a little bit heavier. This one still falls shut with some persuasion. But holy guys, wow. It's glass. It's glass on glass action. Don't take that out of context. Very, very easy to reverse flick, like just insanely easy. Also easy to get your thumb under here and kind of go like that. It's so fidgety purely because it is easy to open and easier to close. Of course, once you push the lock bar over. Got great jimping. This is like a $35 knife, guys, and it's amazing. It's in D2. It's by a reputable brand. The blade shape is very usable. It has a million different handle materials and textures. If you look on Amazon or Blade HQ or Knife Center, they've got like more than 15, I want to say. Definitely more than 10 different options. You got steel liners, ambi thumb studs, D2. What, you can't go wrong with this, and it's buttery smooth. Also blade centering, you know, could be better, but it's not gonna affect anything, you know. It's a little bit to the right, as you can see. I can't get a good line up, and it might be a little bit tilted, but it's not, like, you can fix that with a little bit of tuning. Tuning the pivot screw. This is so smooth. So if this is like, and it has no blade play whatsoever, it might have a just a tiny bit of wiggle, but no play, you know. It's not click clacking. It's just kind of, you know, it's a frame lock, or it's a liner lock. It's a knife, $35 knife. It's amazing for what it is. Me and my friend both got these at the same time. He got a jade version, I believe the black blade coating. They do have some coated blades, and that is super comfortable. I chose to get the satin finish with the red camo carbon fiber. This is a great carry knife. Like, if anybody ever asks me, hey, Edge Enthusiast, I have less than $50 to get a knife, and I want it to be the best for the money. The most usable and good in every category, including looks, including functionality, including materials. This is the knife. This is the knife. the QSP Penguin. It's stupidly good for the price. Like, I nearly would carry this more than my Benchmade bug out. That's how much I love it. And because I'm not afraid to use it, you know, like a Benchmade bug out. I'm not afraid to use the bug out, but, you know, it's a $150 knife. And this could easily be a $50 to $60 to $70 knife. Even 80 maybe, if they really, really wanted to. But they chose not to do that. They chose to give you the exact maximum value for every dollar. And I really respect QSP for that. Unfortunately, I don't really like any other designs by QSP, which is sad because I really think they're great at what they do. There's another version called the Parrot, and it's kind of a drop point with a little bit different handle. I'm assuming it's like nearly identical in function. Handle's great. It's about the same size as a Civivi Elementum, a little bit bigger. And I actually can't decide which one I like more. I really do want a flipper. That's one thing that would make this great. A flipper tab. It really doesn't need to be on bearings. It's just so smooth. Butter, glass on glass. It's glass coated in butter, sprayed with mineral oil and warmed up. Yeah, whereas this thing has the flipper tab, which is huge. It adds a lot to the knife. If this didn't have a flipper tab and it had thumb studs, it would be terrible. It'd be the worst knife ever. Not the worst knife, but you know what I mean. It'd be really bad. This is great. Like, it doesn't need a flipper tab, but I really like flippers with my liner lock. Let's get a close up. You know what? I need to wipe off this blade for you guys because I'm not doing the knife justice. I respect this knife so much. It came wicked sharp, hair-popping sharp. That's a little bit better. It's kind of got this charcoaly carbon fiber look to it. The other side, the pocket clip side, is much more red than the show side. But I actually like this side a lot more. It's got a T8 pivot with T6 everywhere else. I don't believe you might be able to take these thumb studs off, I'm not sure. I don't know why anybody would ever. The pocket clip is great. It's similar to a Civivi, but Civivi would have a little bit of an extra bit of metal coming over here. This one just kind of ends, and that's fine. It doesn't do anything. It does make a great pocket clip. It's just the right tension, and it's got that nice big opening for different thicknesses of pants. One thing they didn't get right is the recessed screws, and for a $35 knife, that is completely fine. But one of my main complaints about any knife is that the screws aren't like set in, you know, because now that can get caught in your pocket. And yeah, I've heard some theories, some conspiracy theories that knife companies have pocket clips so that you lose your knife or whatever. I think Wrangler Star said that, and that's why he doesn't use pocket clips. Maybe that's a little bit true, but some knife companies really do make great pocket clips, better than others. I don't even know what else to say. There's nothing wrong with this knife. For the price, you can't justify saying that there's anything wrong. It's just so smooth. I wish you guys could feel how smooth it is. The box, nothing special. Who cares? $35 knife. Their logo, better knife, better life. They give you stickers, some really nice stickers. I always love getting stickers to put on my collection case. But yeah, QSP Penguin, cannot go wrong. The best budget folder I've come across in, you know, my decade of knife collecting. So I believe that gives me some sort of credit. You can judge if that's correct or not. QSP Penguin. If you don't have this, you truly are a lifeless man, because you need this knife. Even if you own Shirogorovs and Hinderers and a Demko 8020, you still need this knife. Just to know that name and price are not the end-all be-all. The end-all be-all is the construction of the knife and to some extent the materials. So yeah, that's the lesson that I learned from this. I had already learned that lesson through the Grow knives, which are amazing for the price. This just reaffirms and confirms that build quality is above all. Knifeless man is a lifeless man. And I'll come at you with a review on a knife that I have not reviewed yet. Peace.